Hello everybody and welcome back. The live stream is about to begin momentarily, and soon I'll start answering all of your questions about VR. I've had my VR YouTube channel up for over 5 years now, and for the past 2, VR has become my full-time gig. I'm experiencing new virtual reality games every single day, and I of course love checking out the latest hardware. So if you have any questions at all about this industry, stay tuned and I promise I'll give you some answers. As a reminder, if you have a direct question for me, please use @Mateo311 down in the chat when asking. And if you want to help support this channel, go click the thumbs up right now. Now the stream will be starting soon, but in the meantime, enjoy the montage.
If you're here, something has gone terribly wrong. Farah is fraught with danger. You'll need help to survive. Take these gauntlets. They'll enhance your strength and help you heal. They are one of my finest accomplishments. Having the gauntlets enables the use of a throwing shield. The shield can be used to protect yourself and to help you climb. And climb you must.
No one knows how old the city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known. My whole world. I was raised in this city's shadow, free to take whatever I need to survive.
From the depths of Neverwinter Wood, 4 battle-marked heroes will find their courage tested.
You must protect me! It's vital I reach the elves or it'll be war!
We need to protect Lord Elmer somehow.
I think we need to team up here.
Wait, I have an oil flask.
Let me tell you, Zeno, I stopped the intro early just to tell you, Zeno, you could tell me how to pronounce it, but I stopped the intro just to say, yes, that is an excellent idea. Tell your boss you can't do work right now. You're watching Mateo. But what's going on, everybody? Let me tell you, I want to start the stream by saying how much I appreciate all the people who come in here, like right off the bat. It does mean a lot to me. Otherwise, I'm just a guy talking to myself. But Q Creator, huge supporter. Thank you very much for being here. Major JJ, that is a name I'm not familiar with, but welcome. If I just didn't recognize your name and you've been here a bunch of times before, I apologize. But thanks for popping in. Glad to have you here. Arlen is another great supporter. Thank you very much, dude. Zeno, old school. My boys are up in here. So Louisa, what's going on? Hey, right back to you. And it's Zeno. Okay, got it. Zeno. What's up? And Micro, what's going on? Fourth Deadly Sin. What up? What up? What up? I am also on Twitch and Kick for the first time ever. What up? The best thing about Kick is, since it's brand new and I never posted before, the only messages I've received on Kick is like, hey, would you like new viewers? Use this link and you could spend money for bullshit. Excuse me, wait. You could spend money. How's that? Was that better? Guys, honestly, you wouldn't believe it by my demeanor, my disposition. I've actually been a bit down, like not a bit. I've been really down. But I talk to you guys openly about certain things. Other things, like, I get cagey and embarrassed and don't like to talk about. But I do talk about, mental health and substance abuse and a lot of different things on this channel. Because most of the time, like 95% of my life, I'm extremely open with. There's a few things that it's more a shame. Like, I wouldn't want to admit. Like, who wants to admit their shortcomings? But it's a tough world out there. And I found the best thing is, like, supporting one another. And I do not have enough social interaction in my life. So actually, this is some of the best part of my day. So being able to chill with you guys, I'm trying to make changes in my life. I'm trying to work on myself. I like many of us, probably all of us, I have a lot of work to do. It is very tough being sane in an insane world, but I'm trying to flip the switch in my brain. When my brain would go down, I'm trying to tell it to go up. The only other issue I have is when I'm down for too long, I could also go the other way and get a little manic. So there's a balance to be found. But I do suffer from seasonal affective disorder. So I'm sitting in front of a sun lamp every morning when I wake up. That's my day right now. But it's already kicking in. So I'm already starting to feel a little bit better. And I'm here with you guys. So thanks. But this is not a stream about mental health. This is a stream about VR. And VR has been... That was me just saying it's amazing lately. Yeah, it's been pretty wild. All my sound effects were screwed up, so I've probably used them on streams previously and didn't work. I found out during the stream with Steve last week that like all of my effects were just not on. Stupid Go XLR. It was just like, nah, I don't want to work. But it seems to be working now. Are you bipolar? I am not bipolar. No, I am not. I have a psychiatrist. I've been to therapy. I am not. I mean, I've not been ever diagnosed with that. I mean, like general anxiety, seasonal affective disorder, sure. Bipolar, no. I've never spiraled deep enough into either aspect to kind of like, or repeatedly. Usually it's just like this season, like that gets me down. Like, you know, just like it's when when the clocks change, basically, just whenever the clocks change. So when I thought they were going to stop changing the clocks, I was like I was like, yes, life is fixed. But nah. Anyway, VR can definitely help with mental health. So thank you guys. So for anyone like who's never been here, jumping into the stream, it's so funny that seasonal affective disorder is sad. I'm, sidebarring here, but it's just so funny. Seasonal affective disorder. I got sad. How are those sun lamps? Oh, by the way, you shouldn't use a sun lamp if you are bipolar. It can trigger mania. I just recently read. It's hard to say. Like anything else, like it takes time. Like it usually takes a few days to kick in. It restores, I would say it restores energy levels quicker. Like when you have the depression and that slows you down, it definitely restores energy levels quicker. I think that's the first boost you get from it. And I think when your energy goes back and then a few days later, you kind of stabilize in your mood. So, but like it's so hard to tell because if your brain is not stable, how can you judge if it's not stable? You have to wait till you're out of it and then review everything you felt and thought. Still dealing with this crap. Anyway, dude, Game Cato. Thank you very much. That's a name I don't know. I don't recognize. And you're coming in with a donation. Freaking awesome, man. Thank you for the support. Hey, Mateo. It was nice seeing your billboard and Richie's along my own sign. Let me tell you, when Richie sent me that, he sent it way back, but he said, oh, look at this. I said, dude, that's amazing. Thank you. So did you try the smooth turn I funded? I read that you funded it. I did not try it. Actually, I mean, when I play VR, I rarely smooth turn just because I started with like the index and being wired. So I got so used to like snap turning used to bother me in the beginning. Now I just physically turn ever since the Quest. So I physically turn and I rarely ever use smooth turn. It still bothers me a little bit. I love being bipolar autistic. Oh my dear Lord. So you probably OCD. Hey, we have a visitor. Hey guys. This is my oldest, my biological oldest. So this is Zoe, everybody. This is my little love right here. She's the sweet one who has the same emotions as me, unfortunately. Right? Give me a hug.
I have a question.
She has a question. She's not going to be hanging out long. I told her she could come down and say hi. People are saying hi to you. Yes, I said biological daughter because you may.
Guys, I just want to say before I ask the question, I just want to say I see the comments. I see that a lot more people are saying ZOE. Why is it just ZOE? No dots, just the ZOE. That's it.
There you go.
Yeah. And then
How dare you guys?
it's not that bad. When's the food coming?
I think it came. I heard the door. Yeah,
No,
go.
that was the UPS.
Oh, UPS. I'll check it for you.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Love you. Peace
What are we
out.
talking about?
Actually, we were talking about mental health. Yeah, not fun. So bounce.
I have good mental health.
Me and you were poster children for mental health.
Oh yeah, I am, guys. I am a natural in camera.
She is natural, guys. I have clips I can show you. She's look at her now. She's like, but she's shown up a few times on the channel, and we're actually making a channel together. You want to grab the dragon? Show people what we're working on.
So
Grab it.
guys, we have
Oh,
a
grab
new-
it.
I will. We have a new channel that's like us making creatures from D&D. So I'll get the huge one.
Yeah, get which ones you want. But yeah, so that's a little side thing we're doing because I just like to chill with her, and we found a nice little hobby together. So this is my set. That's my second paint job. I just moved yours. All yours were on the table.
Where'd you move them?
There,
see
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Let me show you the mine.
And we're gonna sell these. I'm gonna keep most of them, but her confidence is amazing. She's home early.
This one, and then this is
Dragonborn monk.
This one is my favorite.
And this is, I think it's kind of like an undead. It's missing the tentacles.
Yeah.
It's an undead beholder. That's what that is.
So yeah.
All right. Does Zoe play VR? Yeah, she does.
Sometimes I play some of my dad's games, but the ones that are like not like appropriate, I don't play.
She plays the appropriate games.
Yeah. But I play the appropriate games, but I
We
do
like
watch
we
them.
like spatial ops.
Yeah,
We
I
like
do
home
watch
sports. We like Game Cato is just gonna make me cry. He's been donating and he became a supporter. I mean, when people do this, it means a lot. That means they believe in me. That's cool, right? So she's home for parent-teacher conference week. We had our parent-teacher conference.
I get home at 12:40.
She got home at 12:45. They showered this girl with praise.
I sometimes mess with my dad while he's in VR.
She does.
Sometimes.
So there is actually no. She's not going into VR chat. She's not going into Horizon Worlds. No, thank you. My youngest one found her way into Horizon Worlds because now it's built in. She likes to just go into like the home worlds and walk around and like, sit in the chairs and stuff. But now there's an actual portal you can walk through that brings you right into Horizon Worlds. And so it's no go for her because she's too young. I hear her talking to people and it's not cool.
Okay, I have 2 questions for you guys.
2 questions and then you're out.
Yeah. One, where are you guys from?
Oh, they're from everywhere.
I know, but I want to know. They're probably, and then the second question is, what games do you guys like to play the most?
Yeah, but you have to say.
Quebec.
Yeah,
And
you-
Canada, 2 Canada.
Well, Quebec, yeah, 2 Canada.
Yeah, I know.
Yep, 2 Canada.
I've always wanted to visit Canada.
Look at this.
Germany,
I'm like famous in Canada.
Columbus, Ohio. I've always wanted to visit Ohio.
Yeah.
There was a meme with Ohio.
Ohio, I just saw a VR chat bar in Ohio.
Philippines.
It's a big state, so it might be nowhere near you, but go look it up. I just saw it. So you're in the bar and there's a camera into a VR chat world, and the VR chat world has the opposite, a camera into the real life bar. So you could go over, wave at each other, say hi. That's pretty crazy, right? All right.
Yeah, I've always wanted to see. Oh, I see Portugal.
You're Atlantic City, New Jersey. My condolences. I'm sorry, Tyler.
I've always wanted to try the maple syrup in
Yeah.
Canada. It's like the best. Like,
Cato's gonna kill me.
South Africa. Wow, that's far. Seattle.
Dude, so Game, I think it's your first time up in the chat here. Hey, oh look,
Australia.
Frozen's up in here. He's from Arizona. I've been to Arizona. Jupiter,
Who
wow.
is from Jupiter?
Rainy Arizona. What is it? Gonna rain for like 30 seconds? It doesn't rain in Arizona. All right. Go.
Your dad is a global celebrity.
Go. Get out of here.
Bye.
Yes.
Cosmo. Come on, buddy. Can you stay?
No, he cannot stay.
Come on, Cosmo.
Actually, leave Cosmo. He's being good. Leave him. He's once you picked him up. There's Cosmo. Hey, boy. He doesn't give kisses.
Okay.
Never.
Bye.
All right. They said bye, Zoe. Yeah, man. Kato, first time in here, I get all blushed and flustered, and I mean, I always appreciate the donations. I do this for a living, but it always like my brain is like just me talking into a mic. That's worth your money. It's so weird to me, but I'm from Massachusetts, where PAX East is held. I'm there every year. I'm gonna call you Phi, unless you tell me how to pronounce it differently. Philozix. Okay, I tried. I go to PAX East every year, and did you notice the booth, the VR booth this year? Well, they hide it in the back, but this year they had 16 Quest 3s. I freaking begged Meta, not begged, but like I kept pushing Meta, and I kept pushing the team that, I'm not going to name them, but the team that runs PAX. I was like, I think I could get you free headsets. Like, all you got to do is just like say, okay. I was like, I think, and I put a bunch of people together, and the setup was really good this year because it was awful last year. Old country Brooklyn. A lot of my family's from Brooklyn. A lot of it from Queens too, but those days are over, man. My family grew up in Long Island City, Queens, which was industrial. It was apartment buildings for people to sleep. Then they walked to the factories. They worked all day. And that was probably like the 60s, 70s. And then, now, oh my God, it is stunning. There's a high rise everywhere. They did the whole waterfront. So you got a beautiful park to look at the city. It's amazing. You got that Pepsi Cola, the iconic Pepsi Cola sign that's been there for 1,000 years. It's Long Island, but the prices are basically New York City prices. Yeah, we're going to get back. Stop it, Cattle. No, but, so we're going to go back into the VR talk though. Okay. Trality. Why is that name familiar? Why did I recently see that name? Where did I recently see that name? If you know, remind me, because that name looks super familiar. And I'm embarrassed if I should know it. All right, let's see. A bunch of new names in here today, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Really. I put a pin lock on all multiplayer apps, including Horizon Worlds. So the one thing is, my kids are never out of my supervision, really. Her laptop, I do have locked down. I have the Microsoft family account. I could see every website she goes to. If she's not allowed to go to something, it gets blocked and I immediately get notified. If she's on too much, I get a notification and I can lock her computer, or she can ask me, like it says, hey, you're running out of time today. Ask your parents for more time. So all those controls are in place, which is really nice. And you could always go back and watch her history. She has her own phone, same type of lockdown on her phone. Because the world is effed up these days. But let's do some VR. I'm like, listen, if this is what you guys want to hear about, I'm all for it. I could talk about anything, but I think you guys are here for, I think you guys are definitely here for VR stuff. So let's get crack-a-lackin' with the VR. And Kato, we were in mid-conversation and got sidetracked too. Smooth turning. Yeah, I mean, that's everyone. It's a feature that should be there, and everyone always requests it. I hope it doesn't cost you a lot to fund it. I don't, like, if you guys know, we're developing a game right now, but I'm on the designer end, and I don't know a lot, and I'm trying to learn more so I can be more efficient. And there would be more updates on the game, but I've just been overwhelmed lately. Like, they want me to run the hey, what's going on? Our first actual nope, not Kick is bullshit. I actually thought I got another real comment on Kick, and it's not. All right, Kato, I'm gonna say thank you very much. I appreciate you. I'm only PSVR 2. I was almost thinking of picking up Quest, but now I wonder if I should get Steam Frame when it comes out. Let's go into it. Steam Frame. Let's go into it. So, Steam Frame, I'm very excited for. The scariest part is the price, but they said it's going to be less than the Index. You don't have to pay for base stations. The controllers are simplified, and the hardware is not cutting edge. So because of that combination, it shouldn't be too crazy. Like, it shouldn't be excessively expensive, which is nice. It's hard, like, these days when the Quest 3S is on sale and you could get them at like $200. It's kind of crazy to triple or quadruple that price. But I think the benefit that people are totally missing and not talking about enough, because it's hard for consumers to like wrap their head around it and understand like how much effort it took, how much value it brings. But when you're talking about their compatibility layers of both Proton and FEX, which Proton is the compatibility layer, so Linux can play native Windows games, x86 architecture, and the same thing for FEX is Steam VR games. Those compatibility layers, and I know some people like to throw around the term, well, it's emulation. Emulation is known for performing like, known for performing like. So that is not the approach here. This works much better, and I've actually tested Proton against running running Windows on my Steam Deck, and I get better performance with the Steam OS because it probably has less bloat, less overhead, less Microsoft nonsense in the background. Believe it, and it's got to go through a compatibility layer. It's absolutely insane. So those are huge. So to have a headset that you could, well, let's stop. Let's pause for a second. Let's look at the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. This chip is actually pretty badass. It's capable of running games like The Witcher 3 on low settings, believe it or not. That's a mobile chip. I know The Witcher 3 is old at this point, but that was a AAA robust game. And it's able to run that on low settings. How does that translate to VR? Not one-to-one, not even remotely close. But this brings up the question like, hey, guys are like, are we going to be able to play Half-Life Alyx on the Steam frame standalone? This is my belief. Valve has had enough time to create a mobile version. You know, cut down the textures, maybe limit the physics a little bit. Whatever they have to skim off the top, I think there's enough there. And that game actually ran amazingly well on a 2060 by some magic. So I think it is definitely possible. Now, if you want to say, let's just take the 100% Steam VR version of Half-Life Alyx and run it on the Steam frame, I think that itself would be dubious. Like, you'd go in there and turn down all the settings like super low, and it's still going to be sketchy. So that I think is dubious, but I think with tweaks to the game, it's, you know, with modifications, the game's definitely possible. Let's see. Half-Life Alyx Lite. Well, the codename was HLX for a while, is what I was hearing. So it's possible. We still have to consider battery and thermals. Now, battery and thermals is pretty big. There's also a pretty damn nice increase in performance, but battery and thermals are always the case. But when you have the battery here, unlike the Quest, and all the compute up here, it's going to be a lot easier to manage thermals. Because like the scariest thing you ever want to do is overheat a battery. I worked in IT for 24 years. I had a data center go into thermal runaway. Our entire row. This is the only office. All our offices were hooked in. We were global. All our offices were hooked up the exact same way, except for this one satellite office I was managing. But we have staff that walks the building over the weekend. Well, apparently, like sometime Friday night, the AC unit went off in our backup, our battery backup, part of our IT closet. Our main IT closet and our battery backup closet completely separated. But we have like almost half the size of this room, and it's got batteries. So that the AC went out, and the room just kept heating up and heating up and heating up, and an alarm went off, and no one heard it. And this is the only data center in our entire organization that was not linked up electronically to say, hey, you have a warning in this office, go check it out. Only one, because we had a person walking in the building who I guess didn't do their job. I got into the office Monday morning. The building, this is a 19-story building, smelled like sulfur. I get to my floor, alarms are going off. I like kick in the door. I open up the door. It is sweltering. It's like $130 in that room. I'm checking the status of the machine and everything's red. I'm on the phone with them. They're like, you have to do an emergency shutdown. You have to get a whatever fire extinguisher. I'm like, well, we have sprinklers. They're like, nope, not if if one of those batteries pops, you're just going to make steam. They're like, you're not putting it out. So I had to go get a special fire extinguisher, sit there while I'm getting cancer from all the chemicals, and just wait in case anything goes on fire. And then the people came in and took apart the whole system. I didn't get in any trouble because it wasn't my fault. Like, luckily. So then I came back, and after the whole system was cleaned out, I installed a new system that digitally notified everyone of the room's temperature, the humidity. We put that everywhere. And it's so great because one day I got a phone call. I was working in the IT closet, and I was on a ladder, and the AC is right above me. So the AC is blowing off me right into the sensor. And I got a call like 5 minutes later from our engineer, and he says, hey, your IT room is too cold. And I go, I'm in the IT room right now. It's normal. And I go, wait a second. I take a few steps back, and then he's like, yeah, I went back to normal. It was the air coming off me going straight into the sensor. That's crazy. Because we set like a 4 or 5 degree threshold. If it went up 5 or down 5. So anyway, going back to what's up, Cyblur? What's up? So 1,000 would be a lot. I agree with you. We could break into those specs, but I'm honestly, the fact that we can get a standalone headset that will play our Steam and Steam VR games, that's pretty freaking amazing. And if you sit developers are probably going to have to modify the games, tweak the games a little bit for better performance, but take all those VR games. Like, I played through Metro and Arizona Sunshine on Quest. It was good. Now it's just to be better. That's it. I'm putting my money on $8.99, $6.99 for friends. Yeah, I would say we're somewhere in that range. I mean, it's tariffs and stuff are crazy right now. Like, the weirdest thing ever. I had a VR product imported to me today, and DHL stopped it and said I have to pay tax if I want the product. And the tax is like half the price of the product. And I was like, no. I was like, what? So, have you played Forefront? A little bit. Honestly, I cannot keep up. Yeah, it was rude of DHL. What are you going to do? I honestly cannot keep up lately, guys. Like, I put a lot of time in the battle marked. I don't know if you guys saw that video. If you didn't, I highly recommend it because, as you see, I'm a huge Dungeons and Dragons fan. As you see, I'm a big Demio fan. The fact that we put the two together, it's a wish come true. So Metro on PlayStation. So I get a lot of crap for not covering PlayStation VR 2 more. But here's the thing. Usually when a developer says, hey, can we send you a key? They go, what type of key would you want? My response is usually back to them, send me the key you would like me to play. I have a PlayStation. I have a Quest 3. I have I have PCVR. I go, it's easier. Some things are easier than others, but if you think, I'm going to show off your game in a better light, or you're happier with this build, or whatever the case may be, I'll play through that build. But I would like access to all builds. Lately, I have the reputation where most developers will send me all builds. They'll send me each one, and I'll always try the Steam one because the Quest one, because that's the one that the most amount of people are going to play, and that's just the way life is. So $1,000. That's a complex price point. Breaking 1,000. It looks like the Steam machine is going to be around that price too. They said it's going to be priced like a PC, so it's going to be competitively priced against the PC market. So we're probably going to be around the $1,000 mark there. But I'm going to buy one, guys. There is currently 4 computers in this room for different things. I just don't sometimes I give away or sell my old hardware for like half price, but I've been keeping them around. One really old server runs Plex. Another one we use for D&D. I don't know if you guys have seen my D&D setup. I have a projector and, you know, like a DM spot where he has all his screens. So I'm going to probably put it on my TV upstairs or something. Even though I have Steam Link and I connect this machine and it runs fine, sure. And if I end up not liking it, or it's not for me, or it ends up being a waste, there's family and friends and somebody, or I'll sell it, whatever the case is going to be. Why are we redacting messages? Okay, so let's see. But there are sub 1,000 entry level PCs. Would we consider this entry level though, Nick? I don't think we would. I think, with SFR, they're saying 4K 60 frames per second on your latest games. You can't live with typos, then you couldn't live with me. I'm the king of typos. My fingers. I learned to type on a actual real keyboard, not real keyboard, a real typewriter when I was a kid. And my hands were so small and so weak that my pinky didn't work. So I developed some really weird typing habits that I just gave up trying to break. Like I type weird. All right, Kato. You're going to be broke by the end of the stream, man. So I don't know how to get it. Like, thank you, man. I appreciate it. All right. So PS5 Pro is $1,200 here in Australia. You're in Australia, dude? You're in Australia? I know a couple people in Australia, obviously Nacy. But I know Australia's so bad. One of my friends, I've had a close personal friend that lives in Australia. She used to be in Perth. Now she's in, I always forget, Adelaide. Anyway, she used to always be like, oh my God, guys, everything's twice the price here. And the worst was like we were playing Titanfall together. She had no local Titanfall servers. She was playing on an East Coast server from Australia. Her ping is like 240. She's like, I'm firing like 5 feet to the left of the guy. Like that's how far ahead I'm trying to shoot because my ping is so high. Thank you. There's another stream one of my buddies used to do. Well, she's been streaming forever, but they used to call me Cateo on that stream because I was not a fan of cats, and they used to do it to tease me. Meanies. All right. Given how they answered Norm from Tested and Linus from LTT, I'm not expecting anything under 700 for the Steam machine. Yeah, I'm with you on that. 100%. Definitely not that low. Yeah. I can't move to Australia. It's too freaking hot. I mean, right now it's too cold here. It was actually, for my non-American friends, it was freezing, 0 Celsius today. For the Americans, it was 32 degrees. It is the worst. A secret second life. Oh, but that's part of the joke, Nick. They actually made pictures of me dressed as a cat. There's definitely Cat-Teo pictures out there somewhere. You guys can Google it. You can drop a link. I have no shame. Who cares? I look great as a cat. Just a reminder, guys, you are very active today. So if you have any direct questions, at Mateo311, or I'm going to miss them. And I'm supposed to check this. So let's see. Let's see if this works. Let's see if my commands work. Discord. God. Oh, he's just slow. All right. So my links are there and stuff. Because I'm always talking about, guys, next week we're playing Battle Marked on game night. And I'm going to drop keys. So I should have at least 3 keys. It's a 4-player game. So I'm going to set up games of Battle Mark Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sorry, the Canadians. It's probably not going to work for you. Not Canadians, the Australians. Probably not going to work for you. But I'm going to set up some games of Battle Marked to get that going. And that's where I organize them through Discord. So if you're not on Discord, I'm sorry. Maybe hit me up if you see me on Meta. But let me tell you, every time I turn on my headset, it's usually just the work, play and work. And if you look at like my chat bubble, it's 99 like all the time. So it is what it is. But yeah, so that's that. And guys, there are currently sick sales going on, like crazy sales, and my discount code is boosted. So let's see. This is I haven't updated it. I apologize, but the link should be coming in just a second. So this is all discounts. This is all my affiliate codes, you know, everything. And I only put things on there that I personally use and like the Roto chairs right behind me. Brought it back out. Been using it a lot lately. Actually, my newest one is right here. This is globular cluster. You guys have said it a million times, get a globular cluster. And this is actually a really sweet deal. If I didn't put a link to globular cluster in there, just use code Mateo311. Code Mateo311 is on everything. Meta Store. Right now, I think my code gives you 20% off select items on the Meta Store. It's not hardware. It's just apps. And I think certain new apps like Deadpool may not be eligible. But yeah, so that's the link there. So this is globular cluster. A lot of times you'll get one of these and they'll actually be silicone. I hate that feeling. This is very close to the index. Look, actually I have my index right here. Follow me, camera. Let's go. So it actually feels quite similar to the index. Look how destroyed this thing is after like 2,000 hours of use. But it actually feels quite similar. And this was like my favorite headset of all time. It's so freaking huge, yet I don't know how I found it so comfortable. All right, let's return this guy home. You want to watch me return it home? I also I have a nice little upgrade coming. So as I'm getting older, my face is getting uglier and uglier, and I'm getting more wrinkles that I'm like mid-40s now. So I guess the only way to fix that is to get a better camera. So I have like a really high-end camera. It's my Christmas present. It's early, but I bought myself a Christmas present. I have a high-end camera coming, and we'll see how that works. And it has a lot of features, so I'll actually be able to use it in the field and stuff. So I'm actually kind of pumped about that. And then I will now have tracking cameras throughout the entire room. So like when I'm doing D&D, when I'm in this room, just use the Karen filter. Like one of my original concepts, and I will go to the, where is it? Here it is. I'll go to my mobile mic for a second, just so you guys can, so I can walk and talk. All right. Okay, yes, we're down to one mic. This mic's off, look. Should have been off. Okay, so let's walk and talk. All right. So one of my original, oh, look at my fat ass. One of my original concepts, hi. You still tracking me? Cool. Was like, I have stands that go right in here. So, yeah, you guys can still see me. This is my Alexa. Anyway. Chuti. Alexa, stop. So, I have like a stick here from my microphone. So it would just plug in right here. Or I could technically even use one of these, but I don't like the quality. And I would sit there and play my console games, because right here is my projector screen. So I was like, oh, this is a multi-purpose setup. But I don't stream any flat games. I haven't streamed a flat game in freaking hi. Since the last Gears of War, I think is the last time I streamed a flat game. So let's switch back mics. There we go. If I don't shut it off, you guys are going to get double audio. There you go. Okay, we should be back to normal. Hyperscape. How long before we can anchor our scanned house to our IRL house and we can walk around? We can do it already. The embargo is up. Jesus Christ, let me double check. Don't get yourself in trouble, Matt. Don't get yourself in trouble. Trouble is bad. I don't want this consequence. I don't want this consequence that's chasing me right now. Let me see. Let me check this. Beta is rolling out soon. Just checking. Embargo lift yesterday. Okay. It lifted yesterday. So my room is scanned. So, okay. Meta blogged about sharing it today. My room is scanned, and let me tell you guys a freaking hilarious story. Okay. I scanned my room, and then after scanning my room, I was checking everything out, and I'm going, wow, this is amazing. And then during the course of taking my headset off, putting it back on, I put the headset on. I was still in the hyperscape, but I thought I was in pass-through. And I walked right into that closet. I mean, face first. Dunk. And then I realized what happened, and I felt so dumb and so impressed at the same time. I'm like, this looks as good as pass-through. You know, pass-through is imperfect. So I'm like, shit, this looks as good as pass-through. And my brain was so scrambled for a few seconds. Like, I was like, holy shit, you could actually trap someone in one of these. And until they really start exploring, over here, so see my arcade right there? The arcade didn't come out right. Like, if you walk up to the arcade and look around the under it and the edges, they're blurred. There's a couple things that didn't render too well, but overall, you could check out my D&D table. You could check out my B haptic setup that's on the wall. This room needs a lot of work, but overall, it's pretty crazy. Do you prefer material face plates or silicone? Material any day. Who wants to wear a rubber if you don't have to? All right, get myself in trouble. Material all day. It's a preference. So what happens with silicone is, maybe it's the type of skin I have. It gets very sticky, and it actually traps sweat in the headset for me. This is good. It'll absorb a little bit, and I'm not a face sweater. So if I'm soaked in VR, it's my pits. It is just flowing down my sides. I don't sweat a lot from my head or from my hairline. Some people just drips coming down their face. That's not me. It's not me. And even, I actually don't like the open sides. I'm going to close them. I know some people need more air. I don't actually. This gives me too much air and my eyes dry out. So I'm probably going to close them again, but I want to experience it in every single state. I use rich Corinthian leather. Nothing but the best. No, I use snake skin and alligator. VR cover. So let's see. Yeah, cloth covers all the way. Now that you mention it, is VR cover still in business? I'm sure they are. I think the overhead and the and the market's there, and I think the overhead is minimal. So they should probably. Cat, what is going on, dude? Come on, man. I truly appreciate you, man, but this is too much. What did you send me today? $100 or something? That's nutty, dude. I gotta go and heart them all now. That's super nutty. I mean, did I miss any of your comments? Okay, I'm just making sure. So I didn't play Metro on PlayStation VR 2, actually. I played it with Vertigo Games on PlayStation 2. I played their demo. And it was awesome. I loved it. Great game for the PlayStation VR 2. This guy doesn't listen, huh? Dude, what are you sitting on money? Come on. You got better places to spend your money. You know what it is? You can save this money, and when my game comes out, which I can't say when, but not too long from now, we'll be given early access and whatever. That's as much as I can say. And there'll probably be a cheaper entry point into the game at some point. And you could buy some people a copy of our game. How's that sound? Okay. But it's very kind, and I really appreciate it. Now I need to go actually find and add perks, because this channel has no perks. I don't know what to add as a perk. What should I add? So you guys can message me directly. You should say, hey, it gives you whatever, front row seats to join me on Tuesday night game night, or whatever. I don't know, but you guys got to tell me what you want for it. Mateo themed emojis. can someone make them? Actually, my emojis got rejected. Let's see. Well, at least one of them. So let me see if I can find it. I'll get the emoji for you guys. I'll show it. Dun, 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 dun. It is my ass. Okay, and that's why I got rejected. So the question is, it's on Discord, and how do I show? Anyway, it's my blurred out ass when I was dropping it on a Quest 2. So that one got denied for being sexual content. And I'm like, but it's all blurry. And they're like, nope, it infers sexual content. And I'm like, people really don't mix like my bare ass and sexual content. I'm sorry. I'm not making a buck on OnlyFans. The blurrier, the better. You could, even if it wasn't blurry, you know, all the hair, it just looks like I'm wearing a fur coat. No, my butt is actually smooth. You wouldn't sit on a Quest 2. I did. So if you guys don't know the story, and I don't know where the clip is, but if you guys don't know the story, when content creators were getting the Quest 2 back in the day, I had the same contact as everybody else, and I was getting ignored. And it was really weird because once I contacted them, I was getting responses from somebody else. Because a lot of the content creators talk to each other. But Meta also wasn't really the biggest fan of me years ago. And I did a video talking about how the only way I offered the pay Meta, I said, I just want access to the headset early like everybody else so I can cover it. And the only like option I was being given, and this isn't directly from Meta and this is anyone else, and I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but I was being given a contract that wasn't just like, here's a headset, you can cover it. There was like more stipulations. Not that they were saying, you have to say this, you have to say that. They weren't putting words in my mouth, but it was like an ongoing contract. Like, you have to do an unboxing. And I'm like, no, I've never done an unboxing on my channel. And they're like, well, it's a standard contract and this is what we're doing. So I was frustrated and I did my review for the Quest 2 later than everybody else. And I started by showing my frustration by taking a dump on the Quest. And it, you know, once my butt touches the Quest, the video cut. That's all. I would download a car if I could. You got those mods too excited. Let's see. You and Gamertag would make a fortune as Cobro OnlyFan page. Stop it. You are drunk. I didn't know where you're going to go with the Gamertag stuff. I actually really like talking to Gamertag live, and every once in a while, like once a year, we do like a game recap together. Because I think out of everyone, we probably disagree the most. Sometimes there's some games like this one right here. I love that I have props everywhere. So I'm pretty sure it's the Aurora from Ghost Signal. I think that's the name of the ship, but if it's not, sorry guys. But this is a Fast Travel Games and Ghost Signal, a Stellaris game. So if you played Stellaris, this is a spin-off. And it's a roguelike ship controlling game, and I absolutely fell in love. Like, I was like, when I put it on, I drained my headset, then went and picked up my other headset to keep playing. Like, I drained my headset, my battery, and then grabbed another headset. So I played for like 4 hours straight the first day I got it. Because it's not a physical game, so I could sit there and keep playing. So I was like absolutely blown away, and he loves that game too. Like, you know, but there's a couple games like The Midnight Walk where he's like, I hated it. It was terrible. And I'm like, what? I was like, that was one of my most exciting games this year. I was like, I thought it was magical. Like, I love that style and design, and the claymation was so creepy. And I thought the mechanics were really cool. Like, I played it on the PlayStation VR 2, and then I played it on PC flat. Because you honestly get a different perspective, and you see a lot of different things. And I loved on the PlayStation VR 2 that you blink. Because part of the game, you have to blink, and when you blink, you can make things change. But you can actually either press the triggers to blink, or you can physically blink. And it is scary in that game to blink, because when you close your eyes, the world changes, and usually a monster comes just beelining towards you. So it's like, all right, I'm going to blink. I'm going to blink. So you want to be ready. I loved it. I'm going to take my sweatshirt off because I'm too hot right now, guys, but don't get too excited. All right. Welcome to my OnlyFans. Brought to you by. Oh, that's a nipple. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't get canceled. All right. There was nothing to be seen here. No, I had my covers on. So was the mechanic just not in the PC version? The mechanic was there. It was just a button press. Like, even on the PlayStation VR 2, you could press I believe it was the triggers. I'm pretty sure that was what you used for it. So on every system, it was a button press. But on the PlayStation VR 2, it was a button press and or closing your eyes. So it was really cool. Okay. There's a cool free laser tag app called Laser Tag. That's stupid easy, straightforward. I played laser tag. Was that Laser Limbo? I've seen laser tag. They actually messaged me a long time ago, and it wasn't looking great then, but I have seen it since, and it is looking cool. It's just like, I wish like I was near my family so I could like recruit my nephews, some people between the ages of like 13 and 20 so that we can go through more content. We could sit together and actually discuss the games together and cover them the way we want to cover them and bring more information, because I don't like to watch other people's reviews because I think it might skew, like it might shape my thought pattern. But at the same time, some people occasionally notice something or have a different experience than you. Like, I played through, what was it recently? Reach. Mine was fairly bug free. I don't know how. I spoke to Guy. He told me it's pure luck of why what's called virtual desktop worked for me and not for others. He said like something to do with frame timing, and if this setting is like here when this clicks in, you're fine. But if there's a mismatch, boom, it doesn't launch. And it always launched for me. So he's just like, yeah. So he's just, but he blamed it on the Meta SDK causing some issues, which our developer is not a fan of the Meta SDK either. It does have some nice cool bells and whistles in it for sure, but it is when you cannot rely on something, when like you have to spend time just troubleshooting something. All right. I'm going to address. All right. Let's see. Dare you to play the 90s Extreme Skiing October Shreds update on PlayStation VR 2 that I also funded. Let's read. Dude, Kato, if you like throwing money around, do I have the video game for you at Noetic Realms? Let's see. What's going on? We're getting a little coverage in Twitch here. I'm hoping with the new Steam VR, we might get a product battle and by proxy see some cool accessories. I feel VR accessories like haptics and other things are thin. You know what? That's a good comment. I don't think I've felt that way personally. And you know what? I do want to try that game, Kato, because I've actually never even heard of it. But I don't think we're thin on accessories. Like, look at my room. I have a roto chair here. Let's go for another walk, guys. You know what? My watch is telling me I need to stand up anyway. Let's go for another quick little walk here. Turn this guy on. Ignore the double mic for a second. Single mic. All right. My resolution's dipping from HD to 140p. And it turns me into a potato. The last thing I want to do is be that fat. Okay, so we were going to go for a walk, and we're talking about, like, accessories. I mean, I guess you're thinking more in-depth accessories. Like, you would kind of want something like more like, HOTAS compatibility. But if you look over here in this mishmash of absolute garbage that's going on right now, we've been painting a ton. I have 3 different haptic suits. I have 2 different guns with feedback. I have 2 different styles of the, why is my brain not working? Gun stocks. I have 2 different completely styles of gun stock, and that's like my 5th gun stock. We even have an Xbox branded controller Camera. Hey, I'm over here, buddy. Keep up. Yo, buddy. Hey, keep up. Okay, so like we even got an Xbox controller that came with a PlayStation, with a Quest. And then over here, I have, that's paint. Over here, I have a new haptic suit, the Woodger, which I haven't got to really test yet. I've always wanted one. People say they're great. It's the first time they've ever reached out to me, so that was really cool. It's somewhere. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's right here on this chair. Can we wear it? Let's wear it. Okay, so I got this bad boy over here. Let's see. And then, I mean, they make charging stocks, but I guess that doesn't up the game. And then I have, everyone told me to check out the Prism XR Pupus S1 Lite. So for wireless gaming. Now I have a Wi-Fi 7 super expensive high-end router, but at least that gives me something to test it against. So I could tell people if it runs as good as my Wi-Fi 7 router, it's amazing. If it runs close to it, it's pretty amazing. I'd be happy. So I have that to test out. But I'm whew. All right, switch your mic. Yeah, so I am, I'm shot. I'm going to be super busy and overwhelmed from now until Christmas. Oh, and I'm going to run one hell of a Christmas stream for you guys. Probably not on Christmas, but near Christmas. I'll probably run an extended stream. I have like 30 keys to give out. Hardware's a bitch to give out. I usually give out hardware, but it's such a bitch. I don't want to do it anymore. It's like I had one person come to me last year, 6 months later, and say, hey, I never got my Christmas gift. And I'm like, well, at this point, I threw out the return label. Like, I waited like 3 months, and then I threw out the return label. I figured in 3 months, if I didn't hear from somebody, they got it. So who knows? Maybe I think I mailed everything in the U.S., but it could have been out of country and got stuck in customs or something. But I was like, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know what to do. So it's really funny. How much will Steam Frame be? We were talking about that. We don't know. We don't know, but less than 1,000, most likely. Say 7 to 9. We'll put it in the 7 to 9. No one's going to do haptics. It's more of a gimmick. See, like, I believe it's gimmicky too, because if you could get a headset for $250 and a haptic vest for $350, that's crazy. Like, the less gimmicky stuff is full body tracking, eye tracking, mouth tracking. But you got to make those standard and you got to make them cheap. Right now, VR still has a high burner of entry. Some people will not try it just because you have to wear the headset. There's a lot of superficial people who are like, no, it's going to mess up my hair. There's other people like my wife who says, no, it leaves red marks on my skin all day long. So like the only time I could get my wife in VR is if it like, we're not going anywhere for the rest of the night. It's like 8 o'clock at night or like 8. She's probably too tired. It's like 6 o'clock at night and we have no plans. Then she'll maybe play a little VR with me. But otherwise, her skin is so soft. She gets red lines for hours. So and then she's like, oh, that's embarrassing. I'm not. And it's not like she's wearing the headset too tight or anything. I don't know. So there's a ton of accessories. It's just like, are they worth it? And that's probably my favorite one right behind me, the Roto. The camera's following me, so you can't see it. But that's probably my favorite one, the Roto. But even that's hard to recommend because it is expensive. But I just ordered the all the extra parts for my Roto, so I'm pumped about that. And I like to use the Roto. The Roto has one great feature, like super underrated feature, is it has a power jack. So like you could take off your battery bank, not worry about it, not have the extra weight on your head. Just plug in a USB cord to the back of the chair and plug it into your headset and play forever. So, you know, you get smooth turning. You get the, because I'm getting old, man. And I got to tell you, 35 minutes of swinging my arms around in VR, I'm tired if I'm standing. I could do about 2 hours, 3 hours sitting, but in more than an hour standing, I'm like, I'm done. So it's like real. And then again, when the adoption rate is low, you can't develop for it. However, I really love the way that device works because it's just this. It's Pokeball on head, and then it spins when you spin. and you could adjust the speed, and it's surprisingly not that loud. I probably broke it. I did a Linus right there, and it's not loud. Like when you're playing, you don't hear it at all. And if you crank up the speed, it actually like almost gives me a little whiplash. Like it's a little too fast at the highest rating, and at the lowest rating, you're kind of snail turning. What are you wearing? We put on the Woodger. We were talking about this. We were talking about haptic feedback. I haven't really got into it yet, so I can't really give you my opinion on it. But it's made for meta. Very important. You think I'm barely over 30? I wish, man. I wish. I did lose a lot of weight recently, but I think it's because my health was a little off. However, you know, I do work out all the time. I've been a gym rat my whole life, so that helps at least. But I was also one of those super low maintenance people. Like all I did was like brush my teeth and put gel in my hair, and that's like it, and deodorant. Like now my wife's like, you're old. You got to put cream on that skin. So like for the last 2 years, I've just like finally started like retinol or something. But yeah, I've always been one of those like super low. But again, I didn't smoke. That really helps the skin. I have a slight natural tan all year long. My mom's Sicilian, so I do get decently dark in the summer. I tan very easy. Who are you talking to, man? So I am on Twitch and YouTube. What's up? So there's I'm responding to both chats right now. Twitch is very inactive. YouTube is popping off right now, dude. That's who I'm talking to. So welcome, by the way. So yeah, so like, I mean, in many ways, I also eat healthy. I've always, because I could put on weight very easy. It's just my genetics. Like for me to be lower than 15% body fat is too much of a sacrifice. 15 is where it starts to hurt. Like the hunger cravings are too high. I'm starting to get moody. I'm starting to run out of energy. And I'm almost near that right now. So like I've had a few days in the gym where I'm, but overall, yeah, I think I'm doing all right for my age. You know what helps? It's the hair. My beard, I do dye my beard. I'll admit that. Because I have like, not this side. I have a really gray spot here, or at least I did. It was just like one circle, and it just looked weird to me, like to have a circle. So I started dyeing my beard. But now it's kind of evened out, and the grays are in there evenly, so it doesn't look as stupid. But I haven't dyed my beard in 2 months, and this is where it is. My hair, I don't dye. I'm getting more gray in here, but my hair, I don't dye. My beard is my beard. So that helps. Oh my God. Todd, you say that, man. I didn't have a single gray until I had my daughter. I didn't have a single gray. I was in my 30s. I didn't have a single gray. I got the Reed Richards look going on. Or someone does. Yeah, you get those gray sides. Hey, listen, Pedro is everyone's daddy right now, so I wouldn't mind being Pedro Pascal. I just got my grays when I turned 42. Good, man. You held out. Oh, here she comes again. What's up, kiddo? I got like 20 more minutes on the stream, guys, to hang out with you. Dude, awesome, man. I'm really happy for you. So I assume you look a lot younger than me. What's up? Oh, you wanted to say hi again? Mm-hmm. For the people who weren't here earlier, my daughter is home early all week because of parent-teacher conference. They praised the crap out of her and talked about how amazing she was. Almost brought me to tears, your teacher. And your advisor, whatever. And she's getting funny, man, because she's, Ooh,
whoever is DKVR, you got my name right.
Yep. So she walked in. I picked her up from school the other day. What'd you say? Dad, I have some tea. I have really hot tea to tell you. So, yeah.
No, they didn't give us a week off. We get off early. So, my sister, she got off at 1:30 Monday through Friday this week. I got off at 2:50 Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday was 1:30. And then yesterday.
Too much detail, love.
Yesterday and today.
Too much detail. You gotta, simplify it.
It's
okay? Because if I don't care, you think they care? But yeah, this is my super cute one that we share a brain. This one is so much like me. The other one, does not give a about anything, right? Your little sister.
Bleeped it.
I believed it. Yeah.
I knew it.
She doesn't care. This one's great though.
Can
This
I
one's great
press
to talk
the
to.
bleep button?
Yeah, you can press the bleep button, but you have to curse when you press it.
No, but I can't curse.
I'll curse. You press it.
3, 2, 1.
All right, sweetie pie. I'm gonna finish up here. Let the adults talk. This is the only time I get to talk to adults, and I'm not even talking to them. I'm reading. All right.
Don't listen to your dad.
But go. Give me a little one. I got 3 o'clock. I'll be upstairs to you. I promise.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I do have a cool dad, guys. He isn't, just a minute, he's in date with all the cool words. Guys, do you know any, like,
I know the slang. Do you use slang? She's my mini me right here.
yeah, do you guys use, like, any slang? Like, my slang is so weird. We all, like, what's getting boring right now is 6'7". I don't know if you guys hear that.
6'7".
No cap.
No
No
cap.
cap. Yes.
That no cap's getting
There's
old
also,
though.
you know, there's drip is coming back into play, which is like, girl, you got some drip.
You have some sick
You have
drip.
some sick drip. And then there's also there's
On microphone discipline.
slay.
What is she-
peppy.
What is she doing? Is it the drinking? Do we have to? Is it listening to the drinking? Is that what is breaking the etiquette? Oni, let me know. You're screwing up. You're screwing up the whole stream. That's it. We gotta take a break. Hey guys, I apparently had to take a break. I don't know what it is. Maybe I had to go to the bathroom. Maybe my doorbell. Just kidding. We're still here.
Oh, my son is telling me that they banned Skibbity. I got Skibbity and no Riz. Oh my god.
All right. So Volt Hunter, yeah, I was talking to you a little bit. I'm also on YouTube, so that's where I'm having most of the conversation. But yeah, it's glad to see like we're actually getting some Twitch action up in here too. Twitch, the only one where people don't comment. I'm not even looking at it. I just started on a new platform called Kick, and the only thing I get is people trying to sell views. It's pathetic. Oh, we violated terms of service for being too adorable. All right, kiddo, but seriously, please.
I think that keyword we. I don't think it's we broke the law. I broke the law.
You broke it. You broke the
did.
terms of service. Yeah, but you know what? When I say we, I'm talking about me and my other personalities.
This is PG-13.
Yeah.
I'm practically 13. I'm 11. So in my language, that's what we call almost there chat.
Almost there, chat. That's what we call it.
That's how we say we're almost 13.
Well, she's growing up a little bit too fast and also having trouble listening. Which direction is the stairs? Can you show me?
Bye, guys.
Peace out, kiddo. 20 minutes. I love you.
Ooh, was that? Oh, that was your mic. Come on.
Go, boy.
Come on, boy.
Let's see Cosmo. Where is it?
This on the
This side.
ground.
Yeah, Cosmo finds everything.
Oh, here's our dog.
Yep. That's my man, Cosmo. That's my other love.
Hey.
So I don't actually technically have to buy a brand new mic. I can give her the portable mic, but if we're this close, it's gonna echo. So if I want, okay, you can leave him here. He's fine. So if I want, I have 2 of these. So if I really wanted to do that, I would put one on me. They're magnetic, and she would have one, and I would actually have control, a little bit more control over her volume level, because this has a very, very strong noise gate. So like, it will clip you off when you're like, she's in the background moving around. She just closed the door. It will clip off a lot of background noise. Maybe a boom mic. So my table's huge. The problem is, oh, whoa, look at this. An actual person on Kick. What's up, Nesto? Look. So I actually do. Hey, there she is.
Hi,
so
guys, wait, where's the other camera?
it's over there. So I actually do have like, it's not
my
a
hair
full
looks
boom.
Good in the back.
Oh yeah? I don't know. It looks like you got to comb that.
No, it doesn't. Dad, this is curly. Good curly.
But yeah, so it's just not long enough. My table's huge, and like I can't get it any further. It's a really big table. This one I think is 7. No, I don't know. It's at least 6 feet. But thank you, Nesto Vibe, for hopping over on Kick. I just started on Kick, and it's really cool to have actual chat there. Hell yeah. So do you know what we need to do? Can you make me emojis?
Yes.
I need emojis, but
Right now?
Mateo emojis.
Okay, like you want me to make your own? Like, okay, I can make you. The
maybe-
first one I'm gonna make is an emoji of you doing this.
That's a
Like,
perfect
like
one.
the one on your channel, like.
So you come up with some concepts. Hey, Kristen, what's up? Kristen's a personal friend.
Hey, Chris. Wait, which one?
Kristen, right there.
Hey, Kristen.
What's up, girl? How you doing? I hope everything's
Good.
well. How's the wifey? Say hi. But you were leaving, and then you showed back up.
I know because
20 minuti. Okay, aspetta.
you demand time. Okay.
Okay. You the man, dog. I know I could talk. This is my room. Just going to paint and stuff. But yeah, so come up with a couple concepts for emojis, and then I'll send it to my thumbnail guy, and I'll pay him, and we'll do it. So I've played RoboQuest a couple times in development, but I have not yet played the full release because I am just swamped. Like, I mean, I am putting in, I want to say I'm putting in full days right now. My kid's talking to me. I'd say I'm pulling in full days right now, which is like, you know, like a 40-hour week or more on this, which is abnormal for me. But that's also on top of I'm a house husband. So I do the drop off the kids, the pick up the kids, the cook the food, the... When was the last time mom cooked?
Like 2020.
She said 2020 and giggled, which is probably true. COVID, when we were locked in the house, was probably the last time she cooked.
I remember she was a kid. Not that she isn't a kid.
Kristen, we're all stoked for the Steam frame, and it, you know, it's been going really well. What type of game are you making? All right, cool.
I love the game he's making. He made me test it out. It's so fun, guys. So you train by punching guys, and then you fight guys.
Just point this way when you're talking, love.
This way.
The mic. I mean, you want to be looking there. Obviously, you're a natural, but there's a large. This is very strong clipping. You're supposed to be like close to this mic.
So, you like punch people and fight people, and then there's also one cool thing that we can do where my dad showed me because I was recording him. You can like go on the street and like if you do this, you can like jump really high.
Wait, no, you can't talk anymore. You're gonna get me in trouble. You're revealing stuff about the game we're not allowed to talk about yet. The game has some really cool. It's an action RPG. It's got some unique inspiration. It's got everything from Batman to Until You Fall. And why is Cosmo wet? Not pee-pee. The top of him is wet. He must have. I don't know. Anyway, NDA broken. So he just. I don't know. Maybe whatever. So it's an action RPG game, physics-based combat. Kato is making me gonna cry. This guy keeps donating to us. He's so amazing. I'm sorry, man. I saw your last message. I did see it. I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge it. Just, you know, a lot going on here. But yeah, we're making an action RPG, physics-based combat, unique mechanics. You will get supernatural abilities. You unlock powers like a mega punch. And we're talking like a mega punch knocks down a steel door. You get time slow, lightning bolt. But we're still playing with all those. And like as part of this DLC, we want to introduce new powers, stuff like that. So like a new like little story clip that'll give you access to a new power or something like that. Yeah, I mean Cosmo's just chilling. He's also a little bored with us, us talking to no one. I know, and I'm very happy that you guys have been amazing and not putting anything inappropriate in the comments with my daughter here. And I'm just happy that, I'm happy you're here for me. Let me tell you, this one would kill it on YouTube, but I won't let her start. That's why we're doing...
No. It's not that you won't let me start. It's that mom doesn't want me to start. You think that you can help me with my own channel, but mom says that I'm too young.
You are too young. And I could definitely help you with your own channel, and you are a natural.
But my mom lets me on this stuff, on his videos.
People are laughing at the Deadpool candle.
A while ago, you guys know, my dad did
There was a lot of we did a video.
There's gonna be bloopers in our intro.
When you're that far away, it's hard for the mic to hear you. But
just bring the mic to me.
I can't. It doesn't move anymore. I can unlock it actually, but then if I'm holding it and moving around, they're gonna hear it bumping, kiddo. So yeah, this is a the Deadpool. What's it called? The Deadpool swag was the coolest swag yet. It literally came in a taped up garbage bag.
It was so funny.
It came in a taped up garbage bag. I tore it open. It had a sweatshirt, a candle. I literally almost threw this, just like reflex, VR reflex. And then I said, wait, that feels like a mug or something. And then pick it up off the floor. That you want to grab the stuff? It's right there. You can show them.
Yeah, YouTube can be brutal, but Mom knows best.
Yeah, no, she's right. Yeah, grab this stuff. Well, why is this place a mess? I feel like Asmongold over here.
Look, these are the stickers you got.
Yeah, so they sent me some stickers, but look, they're all wrinkled and stuff because they were.
Not my fault.
No, they were literally in a taped up garbage bag. And then where's the note and the envelope?
Can I read it?
No, you can't read it. I don't.
this is-
It's too long. I know. They give you a crumple. It literally came like this, a crumpled up note, and it starts by saying, "Hey, influencer's name." And here's the envelope for it. It wasn't in the envelope. It was it was masterclass in advertising.
Need
taco wrap.
wrapper.
Kristen, you still make videos? I didn't know. I'll be honest. I don't watch anyone.
I saw that clip of you opening.
I don't watch anyone, and it's nothing personal. I'm just so busy and overwhelmed.
Have you guys seen our videos we posted not a while ago of our trends that? Because my dad's like, we
Do
stay-
trends every once in a while.
Yeah, one that we haven't gotten to yet because we haven't had the time for our mom to film it. Coolest dad ever.
Yeah.
Thank you. We wanted to do the I wake in the morning trend. So like, I wake in the morning and I step at
They can't hear you, too far away. She's talking about we do trends. So we every once in a while we do trend. We did the one that we did the Huntrix, you jump on my back.
Yeah, it was so
But I usually only post them on Instagram. I'm not gonna post them on YouTube. However, we got like 10K views when I was working on my game.
why is he wet?
Sometimes he drools.
No, is it?
What, Cosmo?
You take him.
Come.
Come. Go to Dad.
Okay.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah. So, I was playing the game. I was, practicing the game. You sniffing the candle, boy?
Daddy.
I just don't want him to hit spacebar. It could stop the stream. So I was playing the game. I was practicing, and this one took over the camera. So there's a really funny short where she's singing, and I played Barbie Girl.
You guys,
Okay. You need to go.
So I hear that since we're on a live stream about
We're on a live stream,
yeah.
yep.
About this whole stuff. What are some of your guys' either favorite virtual reality or
Favorite game she wants to know.
favorite games? Like, oh god.
What's your favorite game
Yeah,
on
what's your favorite
PlayStation?
game?
What's yours?
Mine?
I know yours.
Yeah, you do.
It was actually Game of the Year last year. Do you know that? Astrobot.
Yeah. I
Game.
watched. The new one I've been playing.
We are almost.
Guys.
We almost up. Cosmo out of the bathroom.
Cosmo, come here, buddy.
We are almost 100% on the new Astrobot. You are at 290 something.
Yeah, and there's like 300 things.
Yeah.
300 something. But Dad, no. There's 3 memory cards and we're on 1.
No. That's memory slots, my dear.
Oh, okay.
That's if you want to start a new game.
Asgard's Wrath 2. My dad, do you like to play Baldur's Gate?
Baldur's Gate was one of my favorite games. You know too much.
I know. so much.
Asgard's Wrath 2 was absolutely amazing. I said when that game came out, I said it blew my off. I didn't say the word for real. Did you get a chance to try? People told me I'm pronouncing this wrong. It looks like Lumens or Lumines. But people told me I'm
Lumines?
yeah, maybe it's Lumines.
Have you tried it?
I have not had a chance to play it. It is great. Like, there's too much. Like, so you guys got to understand, like, we still have big games coming out, like Thief. Thief's going to take me a while to get through. So, like, I got to get through it before I can talk about it. I got to, put a serious thing. Luminous. Okay, yeah. Luminous. Thank you.
Thank you.
But yeah, As Gods Wrath 2 it was one of my favorite VR games ever. I loved it. Great. I love a game with a great intro. I had mixed feelings on Deadpool, actually. Some people gave me a lot of crap on my review because I was like, oh, Deadpool's going to have mixed reviews. And honestly, that's what happened. Like, I think that the Steam store, I mean, the Meta store only has like 300 reviews for it right now, and it's like 4 something, high 4, which is expected. But I think, honestly, that game gives the best first impression of a VR game like ever. Like, the first hour is incredible, and then it just kind of does this throughout the rest of the game. Yeah. So, like, I think people who only play the beginning are like, yeah, this is the best game ever. And I think a lot of those people won't make it to the end. They'll give up before. Yes.
Did you enjoy Arcane Age, and what platform did you play on?
I played Arcane Age on PlayStation VR 2, and I absolutely loved it. I got a taste of it on Quest. I know I've spoken to the developer, Blake, and like I felt really bad. I couldn't get around to recovering it on Quest, but I could pretty much cover one game a week. Like that's if I want to like really do the diligence and be like feel like I know enough about the game to talk about it. I could really only handle it like because I could only get about 2 hours of game time max per day. That's 5 days to burn through a full 10-hour campaign.
Do you guys like Deadpool? How do you guys think about it?
Yeah, what do you see? Deadpool is like a 7 or 8 max, and you know what, Corey? I'm right there with you. I would say like 8.2, 8.2.5, maybe up to 8.5. It has so much going for it. High production value, amazing graphics. I recognized a lot of voices. I recognized John Leguizamo, Kelly Hu, obviously Neil Patrick Harris. Those 3 voices I noticed off the bat. I don't know. I can't remember anyone else immediately. So huge voice acting cast. And yes, it smells good, right? Do you know what scent this is?
It's
Gunpowder, Poor Life Choices,
and freshly singed eyebrows.
So like it's a good marketing tool to help sell the quests right before Christmas. So I think all in all, it's a very successful game. But the combat that has no physical, like it? Absolutely not motion sickness. Yeah. So here's the thing about motion sickness too. I mean, in the beginning of the game, there's definitely an area that people are very susceptible about motion sickness. But Meta is very much aware that their audience is a lot younger now, and the younger people are much less susceptible to motion sickness. And on top of that, there's so many tricks of the trades we've learned. Like if you notice when you're driving that car, you have that constant stream of like the wind effect. That tricks your brain. That really, really helps with motion sickness. It's crazy. And that scene was not a speck of discomfort for me. Like Phantom Covert Ops got me a little bit. A lot of seated games might occasionally what is it? The paddling game, the super realistic looking, great graphics VR paddling game, Kayak VR. So like even that can occasionally like make me feel a little weird, but this game was awesome. So it's yeah, their brains are made out of plastic. So the term usually means that your brains are very adaptable, so that your brains can adjust and switch between things much more easily than adults, which is true. But I say your brain's just made out of plastic.
I have a question for you guys. And this one, I haven't really heard a lot of results for because it's like in between. But do you guys like Deadpool or Wolverine more?
Ooh, Deadpool or Wolverine? I have my choice. Let's see what there is no Wolverine VR game yet.
Yes,
let's hope there is.
Like from the movie, do you guys like Deadpool or Wolverine?
Deadpool or Wolverine. So, and you can Wolverine. You could pick this based on any aspect, based on comic books, based on video games, based on whatever you want.
Anything. Okay. Got 2 Wolverine and 1 Deadpool.
Yep. Well, I was gonna say Kristen likes Deadpool because of Ryan Reynolds, but I think I'm a little off on that one.
Wolverine because Hugh Jackman. Oh, I love Hugh Jackman. Oh, this is the Greatest Showman.
Greatest Showman, yeah, you're a big fan.
Good.
Hugh Jackman is probably one of the coolest dudes in all of Australia. That's what I've learned. But so it's hard to take Deadpool serious. Like As much as I liked Deadpool and Wolverine, I felt like there were no stakes because it was too silly. And I felt like if you weren't on your toes listening to that, because he breaks the fourth wall so much in so many different ways. Like he refers to his wife as like he refers to Blake Lively in the movie. So like he refers to his wife and stuff and makes comments outside of the movie, but while referencing Lady Deadpool. So it's like all over the place. Like you got to stay locked in. And it's so weird that it's witty and goofy at the same time and then excessively violent. It all works and it was a great movie, but there's like no stakes. It's just like, it was like really amazing fast food. Like that's what it was like.
I think more people have liked Wolverine.
Well, I personally like Wolverine because me and Wolverine, did you know we're comic book accurate Wolverine, we're like the same height, me and Wolverine.
Yeah, I really liked Wolverine.
And we're hairy.
Just the full concept on them of Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm more in Wolverine, and I like his weapons better. I just like the concept.
Yo, can you go on VR or not? Are you asking if I'm gonna jump into something VR? I rarely do. I do just chatting about VR streams, and people tend to like that more than watching me play. Usually the only thing I'll stream is like a horror game, so you guys can get a laugh at me peeing my pants. Hey, we're almost done with the stream. So this is where I start wrapping things up, but don't go anybody because there's one don't go anywhere. So we do game nights. Can you get that from Cosmo because that's gonna ruin the stream. Wolverpool. Okay. So thank you. Yeah, he's gonna be crying at me though that I have his tennis ball now.
Guys, this is my favorite sign when my mom tells me to pose for a picture because she is practically paparazzi.
What is it?
It's either this or this. I like hide my face.
They're both lame. All right. So focusing. Bro, if you like basketball, get gym class VR.
Oh,
dude.
Yeah.
You ever hear white boys can't jump?
How do I do that, guys? Wait, I saw one person.
Live long and prosper. I can't do it. Mom can do it.
I can do like the slightest bit, but wait,
you're just like me. Wait, can you do this? Can you cross in the middle? Because most people can't do that. Left hand. Take your left hand. Most people can't do that.
I can lose the circulation in my pinky really quickly. Look, ready? So you have to do this and then.
What? Oh yeah.
That.
Oh no, that's not circulation. That's just you.
No. But then, you know what Mom does?
Can I do our outro? No. All right, Miss Rambler. I'm the one who rambles. You just sit there and look pretty. So I score points for you hanging out with me. All right, guys. Thank you for joining, and I hope you guys didn't mind the distraction too much. Obviously, I love her, and you're a distraction, and we have to deal with her, but she's awesome. It means a lot that you guys hang out with me. I love these streams.
Your daughter is just being Sigma.
She's being Sigma. Oh my god.
Do you guys like my pink hair?
I'm gonna do my outro, so you have to Chuti now. Okay? Silencio. They don't like it.
Yeah. Guys, do a thumbs up if you like it.
Bro, I'm your friend on VR, bro. Oh, okay. We friends on VR. That's cool. I mean, so listen. So let me. Oh my god.
5.
He's a Kato. You're absolutely amazing, and I appreciate it, dude. So like my channel, you could become a member of my channel, and it's just a way to help support me. So like every month, you could send me a few bucks. So he's been amazing, and he's gonna make me cry. Danny DeVito would be the best Wolverine ever. Danny DeVito's hysterical. Oh my god, how is there not? Hey, okay.
Dad, it says.
I know. Zoe 311. How was there not a Danny DeVito Wolverine variant in Deadpool? That's what we needed. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. We're doing game night on Tuesday. Okay.
On Tuesday.
So
I'll be there.
No, you won't. 8 p.m. Did I type that right? I got 2 exclamation points in there. Okay. So we're doing game night on Tuesday. It is very chaotic with Zoe here. Wolvervito. So we're doing game night on Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be dropping keys for Battlemark. That's Demio meets Dungeons and Dragons. So look. For visual aid. Demio meets Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, I know.
I don't think that they're 5. They can
No, people are visual learners. Cosmo. Can you bring him up? Bring him up. Yep, we got another Deadpool action here. I got chichingas everywhere. Everybody sends me stuff. Just realized I am 2 minutes behind. Damn, son. Okay, so yeah. So join the Discord. We're gonna drop some keys for Battle Mark. We're gonna jump in. We're gonna start a new campaign. See, everyone needs visual aids. Then also, guys, there's a ton of crazy sales going on right now. My Mateo 311 code is currently 20% off on most items on the Meta store. So, I mean, there are some exceptions. Like if something's already discounted to like $2, I don't think they give you the discount anymore. And I heard that like newer games like Deadpool might not work with the code. But for most games, 20%. Cosmo, gift. For most games, it is, 20% off. Just use code Mateo311 at checkout. So you get a discount. I get a little kickback. Maki, nope. Maliki. What up on Kick? Malki. Yo, what up? We can't read. Yeah, the code does not work on Deadpool. Yeah, we heard that no codes work on Deadpool for reasons. I guess because they spent $100 million on it and they need to make their money back, unlike Batman. Maybe. I don't know. So check out the sales I just dropped, guys. That I need to give it a little update, that list, but pretty much everything is there. Get him out of here. So pretty much everything is updated on that list except for like the newest games I didn't add yet. It's a great way to help support me, unlike Kato, who just drops money like crazy. And honestly, guys, it's a great time. From now until December 1st, there's sales going on. There's sales on headsets. There's crazy stuff going on. So go check it out. Thank you guys for... Kristen? She's in California.
Is that the same time as us?
No, 3 hours off.
So, like, before or after?
I guess it's not. They're earlier than us. I guess Lynx doesn't work or Steam Lab is just always slow. But anyway, guys, join the Discord. Check out that doc. Check out that document for all my affiliate links and stuff. And thank you guys so much for the support, especially Kato. You blew me away today, man. That was way too much. Thank you for dealing with this little scotch. And
It's pronounced
Munchkin. It's pronounced Munchkin. All right, guys, we are signing off now. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and allowing me to do this for a living. Love you guys.
Thank you for listening to my chaos.
And that was today's stream, guys. Thank you so much. I wouldn't be here without you. You guys mean the world to me. I hope I did a good job answering all of your questions. And if you want to help support me, the easiest ways are always to leave a comment, throw a thumbs up, subscribe, or if you're one of those crazy people who likes to burn money on me, why not use one of my affiliate links for a discount on some accessories? Maybe become a Patreon or YouTube member. And finally, I have a merch shop with items that no one has ever bought before. Again, thanks for hanging out, guys. And of course, I'll see you on next time.